everyone, my name is Ashton and I'm just trying to get it together. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about some eyeshadow palettes that I love, but I just don't really talk about a whole heck of a lot. So before we get started, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you have any of these eyeshadow palettes, if you're interested in any of these eyeshadow palettes, and yeah, make sure you check out my Instagram. It's at AshGetsItTogether. All kinds of cool stuff is going on over there, so make sure you check it out. Anyway, so yeah, I'm in a different setting. It's in my bedroom. My dog is asleep, and I just don't want to move him. Spencer, you can move him wherever, and he's gonna be perfect. But Copper's still a puppy, and I just don't want to move him. So anyway, I have 5 palettes here that I love, but I just don't really talk about a whole lot, but I still love them. I love them in a major way. So we're gonna get into it without further ado. So the first one is actually a hard candy palette. This was mentioned as a dupe by Sabrina. I've mentioned her many times on my channel. You should watch her if you don't. It's spelled Zabrena. She's amazing. Like, any kind of recommendation has always been spot on from her. And this one especially, like, I was wowed immediately. It was mentioned as a dupe for the new nude palette from Huda Beauty. And I love it. It was 10 bucks. Like, it's fantastic. It's the Look Pro eyeshadow palette in Blushful Nudes 1672. If I can get it open. There we go. It's not the palette, it's just me. I mean, it's gorgeous. And you would think maybe these or whatever would give you some kind of issue. They don't. The mattes work really well. I mean, for $10, I mean, hey, for like 30 bucks, it is an amazing palette. I mean, don't even touch these. You see the tape is still on there? Yeah, don't do that. The shadows, oh my gosh, they are so good. Anytime I use this, I have an amazing eye look, and I am just floored that it was so cheap. Walmart pulls through with hard candy. I would say sometimes hard candy can be like, but this one was a win, a major win. Okay, so another one. This is an old Colourpop palette. They don't sell this anymore. And this actually was on sale at Ulta. I had never seen it before. And it was in the clearance section, I think like half off or something. I bought it and I still use it. It's probably like mega expired, but I still use it and I still love it. It's the Colourpop Element of Surprise palette. I love it. It's a nice little purple / nude shade palette. If any of you have this, please tell me. I've never seen anybody else with this before. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough or paying attention. This shade right here is the perfect, and I know it's kind of hard to tell in this lighting, but if you are about to go into a pink or a purple look or even an orange or heck, even like a copper eye, this is the perfect shade right here to set as your base. Like, it's perfect. I just absolutely love this palette. It's amazing. It's Colourpop, so it's gonna be really good. The next one is newer to my collection. It is the Too Faced Razzle Dazzle Berry eyeshadow palette. I got it on sale at TJ Maxx. And I'm gonna be honest, I did not have high hopes for this because I feel like with Too Faced eyeshadow palettes, they're a hit or a miss for me. And I see that online with a lot of people. Since these were at TJ Maxx, I was like, they might be good, they might not be. So I got this for $15. So first of all, you open it up, the smell, oh my God, the smell is fantastic. And so I was like immediately, okay, that's good. That doesn't mean a thing, but it's good. So you get it. The color story is beautiful. I love it. I mean, it's beautiful. You have some neutrals and it leads into these Razzle Dazzle Berry shades, just like it says. And dude, these perform. Wow. I love them. I love them. I absolutely love this palette. I think it's gorgeous. Anytime I use it, my eyeshadow looks fantastic. I know you're probably seeing some trends here. It's gonna trend in another direction, but like, oh my gosh, it's fantastic. I love it. Oh my God. The only critique I would say is that this shade right here is not as bright as you would think it would be. You would think that it would be like a neon purple. It isn't, but it's still a very gorgeous purple. And that may be the reason, honestly, why it did not sell that well. Or maybe they produced too much. I'm not sure. But I love this palette. I think it's great. I actually talked about this on my stories today. It's not gonna be today whenever I post this, but today whenever I film this. But this is from the Balm. It is the Foiled Again palette. I got this at Marshall's for like $9. $9, but still for the Balm, that's amazing. Yeah, you see some neutral tones here. And at first I was like, boo, this is boring, but I'm gonna buy it because I don't have anything else from the Balm. And then I started using it. Oh my God. I love it. It's so pretty. The color payoff is perfect. I mean, it's hard to really explain because you look at it and you're bored. I understand. Looking at it right now, I'm like, I'm bored as well. But I'm also thinking, yeah, this is a good palette because I know it's a good palette. I've worked with it many times. It's very good. And actually Kohl's, this is why it was in my story. Kohl's sells the Balm and they have really good sales. You should check it out. They have really good things like the Mary Luminizer, the Meet Matte Hues lipsticks. Like, the Balm is really good. People are sleeping on the Balm. Like, and the last palette that I'm going to talk about, I mean, there are more down there, but the one that like came to mind. This is another palette that was a recommendation from Sabrina. This was an Amazon buy. This is from CColor Cosmetics. It is the Savannah palette. This is apparently a Natasha Denona dupe. I don't know. Up until I got a mini palette a few days ago, I'd never had anything Natasha Denona. So I'm really not sure. I can't speak to the quality. However, this palette is so good. Like, I'm someone who, I don't really want to have a full matte look. I don't. I want to have a shimmer shade. But this palette makes me want to have a full matte look every time. Like this shade right here, I know you're like, what? Really? That? But this shade right here is one of my favorite shades. I think it's just so gorgeous. This row right here is probably my favorite row because I have nothing like it. I have stuff like the rest of it, but this row right here, I think this may have been like $12 or $13. I'm not sure, but it's on Amazon. And I mean, Sabrina said it was a dupe, and she has the Natasha Denona palette, and she has this. I mean, it's smaller, yes, but she said formula-wise, it's a dupe. And CColor Cosmetics, they do a lot of dupes. They do like Too Faced dupes. I think they do Huda dupes, maybe. I'm not sure. But I mean, it's just, they're so gorgeous. And I'm telling you, this formula is just so buttery. Like, it feels high-end. It really does. I don't really know what they're doing over there at CColor Cosmetics, but I mean, it just feels buttery. Alright everyone, so that's it for today's video. I just kind of wanted to show you guys some palettes I really don't feature that much on my channel. I don't know why. I really don't, because I really planned to do a video of this palette, but then I realized that I don't have the original Natasha Denona palette, so I didn't really have a leg to stand on. I don't have the money to buy the original. Like, I don't know if this is $65 or $125, $30. My dogs are so cute. I was like, well, I can't really do a video on that if I don't have anything to really compare it to. But I just know that this is top quality. Anyway, yeah, I don't really have these in my videos much, if any, but they're excellent palettes. So anyway, I wanted to kind of do a little video showcasing them. So anyway, make sure that you like, if you like this kind of content, if you care about anything that I had to say, comment. Let me know what you think about these, if you think they're interesting. And subscribe if you want to see more. Also, check out my Instagram. It's interesting over there. It's at Ash Gets It Together. So that's it for today's video. See y'all next time.